We have the moon waning in Cancer. The moon is your moods, who you are on the inside, and it's also dealing with your feelings and emotions. That's the planet of Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, a cardinal water sign, where it initiates new ways on how to deal with the feelings and emotions, with the home, the family, and comfortability, safety, security, back and supported by the energy. Also, the moon loves the earth, and we have Uranus back in Taurus. So Uranus is bringing unexpected changes, which is, changes. Uranus is changes. Taurus is a fixed earth, fixated on its own way of thinking and being practical, aka gaining safety, security, stability. The moment of Taurus stability, safety, security is shucking up, aka the other side of Scorpio transforming things, Uranus changing things. Anytime you're changing a fixed sign, way of gaining safety, security, stability, it's going to create chaos. You can also include that with SNAP. You can also include that with food stamps. You could also include that with the government shutdown, aka unexpected changes when it comes to your safety, security, stability. That's why with Uranus wants you to have your own uniqueness, your own originality, your own way of gaining safety, security, stability when it comes to your home, your life, and how you make money, aka how you make your own finance, aka how you value yourself. Can't be codependent on anything outside of you. You can only be your own income, aka income. Go within and you create your own way of coming, aka own way of making money come in your life, own way of making things work in your favor, and things of that perspective. So we're dealing with a moon sextile Uranus, and we're also dealing with a Jupiter sextile Uranus at the moment, and we're dealing with a moon conjunct Jupiter. Anytime the moon is conjuncting Jupiter, this is a time to react and respond with hope, faith, luck, emotionally, because we're dealing with the emotions and the feelings. And emotions and feelings, and we're dealing with the moon. The moon is the AKA most powerful planet in the world, AKA, yes, the most powerful planet in the world. Also, Cancer is the most powerful planet in the world. But we're in the waning phase, so this is letting go of things that no longer serves purpose or weight in our life, aka letting go of anything that's bringing baggage. And we got the Sun in Scorpio, which we have went to the phase of Scorpio season where we're dealing with the genital areas. Then after that, we'll be dealing with the thighs. Then after that, we'll be dealing with the knees, and after that, we'll be dealing with the shins, Aquarius, ankles. Then we're dealing with the Pisces, the toes, the feet, and things of that perspective. Feel me? The thighs, it would be Sagittarius, the genitals, Scorpio. Libra is back, bending over backwards. Nervous system, Virgo, the stomach area. Leo, you can play with the back, the chest. Cancer, the breast, you know what I'm saying, like the heart. Gemini would be, more like the arms, the hands, Taurus would be like, the throat, that area. And, the hearing, the feeling, the seeing, the smelling, the touch. For me, it's always good to program these areas of your bodies, especially when we are in those hours of those energies where you can, utilize your body and set intentions on why you're using your body for certain purposes. This way you're not just using your body for it to be used for other purposes. You could be using your body for different things. And of course, Aries, the ram, the head, thing of that matter, the crown chakra, and things that perspective. But yeah, we're dealing with the Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Cancer. So this is a trine. We also dealing with a grand water trine where we have Neptune in Pisces, and we have Saturn in Pisces. See, Neptune is dealing with dreams, imaginations, fantasies, and of course delusions. Feel me? That's dealing with Pisces. So it's in this home where it's comfortable, aka it gets to do whatever I want to basically do. And dream and do whatever how I want to be presented it. Saturn and Pisces is some ups and downs and things that have perspective because Jupiter and co-ruler Neptune falls and Saturn, and you have Saturn and Pisces. So it's going to be some complications. AKA Pisces want to, be free, be mutable and adaptable. It don't want to be dealing with reality. It don't want to be basically. Only time I want to be dealing with reality is if reality can come together. Work as a team together. Be more genuine, be more open, be more kind. Anytime I'm dealing with the situations of setting boundaries on that, setting limitations and restrictions on that, Pisces, because Libra exalts Pisces. So this brings a situation where things can get very, overly, rose-colored glasses when it comes to the emotional stance on things and things of that perspective. So yeah, But yeah, we're gonna break down these energies, and we're gonna pretty much explain how, where you can utilize these energies for your benefits and areas and locations where you need to let go of. We're gonna start with Cancers. Now, Cancer, you have the first house, which is a square. It's gonna be a learning phase. You have the first house in Cancer. So this is pretty much learning how to let go of anything that personally no longer serves you when it comes to how you care about it personally, how it's valued by you personally, and how it's nurtured and cared by you personally. AKA, if it's a person, place, or thing in your life that's no longer serving purposes in your life as far as caring perspectives, so then you need to let it go. Feel me? And you have Taurus in your 11th house, so there's going to be opportunities and things that have perspectives to change who you associate yourself with. It's going to be hard to do that because, you know, Cancer exalts Tauruses. So, yeah. Also, you have Pisces in your 9th house. So, your meanings, reasons, and purposes and principles is active at the moment. And also, you have Scorpio in your 5th house. Love matters. So, Gemini ascendant is 2nd house. You have opportunities here. So, you're going to have opportunities to let go of anything that no longer value you when it comes to your money, assets, resources, and materials. And you have opportunities to set positive intentions when it comes to you going to sleep. You also have Scorpio in your 6th house. You also have Pisces in your 10th house. Okay. 3rd house in Taurus. Taurus, you're dealing with a sextile, many sextile, minor changes. So you need to be letting go of anything that no longer serves you when it comes to the protection and safety and security when it comes to your words, your way of thinking and communicating, sharing ideas and certain conversations. You need to let that go. You have Pisces in your 11th house. I lied. You have you have Pisces in your 11th house. And you have Taurus in your 1st house, which is you. You're going to be going through changes. You have Scorpio in your 7th house, one-on-one relationships. Aries ascendances. You are dealing with Cancer in the 4th house. So this is a conjunction. So this is a strong need to let go of anything that no longer brings safety, security, and comfortability in your life, or let go of certain home and family members that no longer serves your purpose in life. You have Taurus in your 2nd house. So some changes when it comes to your finances. You have Pisces in your 10th house, and you have Scorpio in your 8th house. Pisces ascendances. You are dealing with Cancer in your 5th house. So this is pretty much, you know, you letting go of anything that no longer bring excitement, entertainment, fun, or enjoyment in your life. Or letting go of certain habits that no longer serves you, or certain habits that your children do. You have Scorpio, Pisces. You're dealing with Scorpio in your 9th house. So your meanings, reasons, and principles are deep during this time. You have Cancer. You have Taurus. You have Taurus in your 3rd house, and you have Cancer in your 5th house. So you're dealing with those energies. What's next? We're dealing with, who's next? Aquarius ascendants. You have Cancer in your 6th house. So you need to start letting go of anything that no longer serves you when it comes to your work, health, routines, and what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Now you have Scorpio in your 4th house, home, family, and domestic matters. I lied. You have Scorpio in your 10th house, status, career goals, and how you're seen. And you have Taurus in your 4th house. So you've been going through some unexpected changes when it comes to your safety, security, stability, home, family, and what makes you feel comfortable. You have Pisces in your 2nd house. Your status, what you're known for, your career, and your goals, and how you are seen in the world. So yeah, and also that's what you're dealing with that grand water trine. Anytime you got a grand water trine, it's gonna be areas and locations where you're gonna be mutable, where you're gonna be fixed, and where you're gonna be initiated. But the moon wants you to initiate new ways on how to let go of things, not initiate new ways on how to plant seeds during the time when it comes to that phase. Capricorn's ascendants. So you're dealing with Cancer in the 7th house. See, Capricorns, you exalt the 7th house. Capricorns, you're dealing with a learning phase when it comes to the 7th house. So they're going to be learning how to let go of new ways, or you're going to be learning how to initiate new ways on how to deal with the emotions and feelings of the 7th house, aka a cloud, letting go of anything that you have held on to when it comes to one-on-one relationships, ways of relating, how others relate towards you if it's not bringing comfort, safety, and security, one-on-one relationship-wise. You need to let that go, because the 7th house is an air sign, which would be equated to Libra, where you're exalted at. And, you're bringing water here in the 7th house. Water in the air is going to create a cloud. It's going to create a cardinal cloud where you're going to constantly be creating clouds, initiating clouds, aka initiating new relationships one-on-one and things at that perspective, or initiating new ways on how to do relationships. But the air and cloud is going to create conflict, because the water want to feel, it want to be comfortable, but the air want to create in new ways on how to one-on-one relate. So sometimes your way of relating, how others relate to you, can be very uncomfortable, especially if you don't know that individual and things at that perspective. All right, and things that criteria and stuff of that nature. You have Scorpio in your 11th house. So who you associate with and how others associate with you is on a deeper level, on a transformative level, and things of that perspective. You also have Pisces in your 3rd house. Your way of communicating, analyzing, and sharing ideas is very, dreamlike, very delusional-like, and things of that perspective. Or you may have had speech problems and things of that perspective. Also, you have Taurus in your 5th house. So there's been unexpected changes and shakeups with how you are excited about things, how you are bringing fun, entertainment, and enjoyment within your life, and your love and romance, and your fertility has been going through some unexpected changes. Now, Sagittarius ascendants. You have Cancer in the 8th house. Cancer in the 8th house is like a frozen home, a frozen family, a frozen condition dealing with home and family. Feel me? Sagittarius do exalts Cancer and things of that perspective. But when you have Cancer in the 8th house, things get very, it's like more, you've seen Michael Myers when he was young, when he was a child, and he was, killing the rats and stuff of that matter. It play out that's the mood. That's how it play out in that kind of energy when it comes to Cancer being in the 8th house and things that aspect. It's like a deep home, a transformative home. Everybody's deeply emotionally, deeply in their own feelings and emotions. I think that's perspective. You may be the black sheep of the family. You may feel deep about home and family. Family may feel deeply about you and things of that perspective. That's how it play out. It's very transformative in that area and location. So you need to start letting go of any deep pent up energy that you have strongly towards home, family, and domestic matters, inheritance issues, or this is also dealing with a loved one that has passed on and things of that perspective. You hold on very deeply to this. And jealousy is also included when it comes to your 8th house in Cancer. Jealousy of inheritance, jealousy of home and family, jealousy of other home and family members, and things of that perspective. You need to let that go. But it's hard to do that because you're dealing with water and you're dealing with fixed water, where every time you create a new feeling, emotion, here comes that deep feeling, emotion that's coming right back into this new mood, new emotion. Eventually, you gotta spread it out, let it out at times. Also, you have Scorpio in your 12th house. So this is, letting go of deep subconscious needs, deep subconscious, subtle dreams, imaginations, and fantasies, and connections and ties, subconsciously, inheritance-wise, home, family-wise, and things of that perspective. You also have Pisces in the 4th house, so home, family, and domestic matters, and things of that perspective. You also have Taurus in your 6th house, where you've been going through some unexpected change when it comes to your work, health, and routines, and how you gain structure and stability in your life when it comes to your one-on-one relationships, things of that perspective. Scorpio ascendances. You have Cancer in your 9th house. So your meanings and reasons And what makes you feel comfortable, if it's no longer expanding you or making you feel comfortable in that mechanism, you need to start letting go of any experiences dealing with home and family, or long distance travels and things of that perspective. Start letting these things go, especially if it's not serving a purpose in your life. And having, this is an exaltation when it comes to Cancer. Feel me? This is extreme exaltation. This is more like a steam and things of that perspective. When you bring in that ninth house into, Cancer, that's steam, that's fire and water right there. And you may go to the extremes of, traveling places or making home and family, connecting with home and family, or, long distance travel individuals, foreign home, foreign family, things of that perspective. These things no longer serve you, and you don't have a purpose of traveling or going out there, going above and beyond for home and family. You start letting these ties go. You have Scorpio in your first house, so who you are, who you personally are, and how you personally appear in life is very deep, transformative, and it could be very personally dark, and things of that perspective, personally secretive, and things of that perspective. A lot of perks in that area, and things of that matter. You also have Pisces in your fifth house. Yeah, you have Pisces in your fifth house. Yeah, you have Pisces. I lied. You have Pisces in your ninth house. So yeah, your meanings, reasons, and purposes in life, and your dreams, imagination, fantasies, delusions, gotta have some form of connection during this time when it comes to that criteria. Yeah, you have Pisces in your fifth house. I don't know how I'm getting that confused. You have Pisces in your fifth house. So the way you express yourself and how you put yourself out there is it's a steam like matter, where you constantly express yourself and put yourself on stage, and it may be very delusional, or your relationships can be very delusional wise and things that perspective. So yeah, watch for that. You have Taurus in your seventh house. So your one-on-one relationships, how you relate to others, has been going to unexpected changes during this phase and mechanism. So be aware of that. Cancer in the 10th house, you're a Libra ascendant. So 10th house is detriment Cancer. And this is cardinal water, this is cardinal earth. So this is a situation where you need to start letting go of anything that's, messing up your status and how you're seen and what you're known for. So, emptying out the clip. You have Scorpio in your second house. So this deep transformation when it comes to your values, your money, your assets, and of course your resources. And this is, deep, dark secrets about money and values and how you make money. You have Pisces in your sixth house. So this is pretty much a situation where, Pisces in sixth house are really like doing good here. So yeah, you're dealing with a 180 on all your houses, aka 180, one opposite, aka full moon energy for you on a day-to-day basis. Also, you have Taurus in your eighth house. So this, deep transformations. Taurus don't like transformations, but it can better help you in the future and things of that perspective. Now, Virgo ascendances, you have Cancer in the 11th house. So your way of associating your care, you may need to start letting go of that. Stop caring for people, places, and things that no longer serve your whole, purpose in your life. You need to start letting that go. You have Scorpio in your third house, your way of thinking and communicating deeply about how you care about others. You start letting that go as well. You have Pisces in your relationships, aka one-on-one relationships, seventh house. And you have Taurus in your ninth house, unexpected belief systems, unexpected changes dealing with your belief systems, and things out of perspective. And that's going to bring the sextile to Cancer. You have in the ninth house in Taurus, and you have in Cancer in your 11th house. Now, Leo ascendances, last but not least, you have Cancer in your 12th house. So any dreams, nightmares, or subconscious feelings, emotions that no longer serve you, you need to start letting that go. See, 12th house is exalted in Pisces. 12th house is exalted in Cancer, so it can be very extreme here. You have Scorpio in your 4th house. So deep transformations with home and family during this time. That was your purpose and your goal and your initiative. You have Taurus in your 10th house, how you're seen, what you're known for, has been going through some unexpected changes. And you have Pisces in the 8th house. So whatever you hold on deeply towards your dreams, imaginations, fantasies, you apply that with Cancer in the 12th house, and you apply that with Scorpio in the 4th house. That's your grand water trine.